Hello, welcome back. We are looking at paper 2 on the foundation, OCR, November 2021. This is non-calculator, and please help me with these subs. We are at 431, I think, so the channel's growing nicely. Trying to get up to 1,000, trying to get the watch hours up, so please do like, subscribe, and share all of these videos. Okay, question number 1. How many sides does a pentagon have? Pentagon will look like that. It has 5 sides, famous building in America. Write down the mathematical name of this solid. It's a cone. The angles in a triangle are 40, 50, and 90. Write down the mathematical name for this triangle. Well, because of the 90-degree angle, it is a right angle triangle. Okay, work out -7 plus 10. So we can actually write that round the other way around. We can do +10, take away 7, and that gives us 3. Our next one, 4 times by -2. Well, 4 times by 2 is 8. And if we have one negative, it makes a negative answer. So that's important to remember when we're multiplying and when we're dividing. Okay, question 3. Now, I remember I tried to record on this paper not so long ago, and the recording failed. There's a lot of division here. Okay, so you must revise your division if you want to be successful on the non-calculator papers. So we're going to divide 9.06 by 3. I'm going to put a decimal place above the decimal place in that dividing area. And our 3's into 9 go in 3 times. There's no remainder, and that means that we have to put a 0 at the top there as well, because that 0 is not going to be used. And then 3's into 6 go in twice. So our solution there is 3.02. 15 times by 0.6, a bit more of a challenge. 15 times by 6 gives us 90. So then 15 times by 0.6 will give us 9. Okay, use one of these symbols. 1/4 is 0.25, and that means that one is bigger. And then on the right-hand side, we've got 0.34. So because that's got the 4 in the hundredths column as opposed to a 0, that is a bigger number. Right, BIDMAS. B, there's no brackets, there's no indices. There is a division. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. There's no multiplications. Addition, subtraction we've got, so that's going to be 12. Okay, insert one pair of brackets to make the calculation correct. Do write this out somewhere else on your paper. Have a go and then put your final answer into here. Okay, so for this one, we're looking at putting the brackets not around the divide sign. That's silly. Around there like that, because 35 times 7 would be done first. 35, add 1 makes 36, and then divide the 9 is 4. In a quiz, Darcy answered 16 out of 20 questions correctly. What fraction of the questions did Darcy answer correctly? Give your fraction in its lowest terms. So we can divide both of those by 4, giving us 4/5. 4/5. Write the fraction as a decimal. So we're going to do 5 into 4. So 4 is divided by 5. 5 does not go into 4, and then that 4 is carried over. 5's into 40 go in 8 times. So we get 0.8. Write 13 as a mixed number. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So it's going to go in, 3 is going to go into 13 4 times to make 4 whole ones. And then 13 take away the 12 gives us a remainder of 1. Part B, work out 1/3 plus 4/9. So 1/3 is going to be multiplied by let's put 3 over 3, because we're timing it by 1. We're unsimplifying that fraction. So we're actually multiplying the whole thing by 3. So top is times by 3 to give us 3. Bottom gives us 9. And that gives us the same denominator as the 9th. So when we add that together, we're going to get 7 over 9. Okay, 3 divided by 1/3 is the same as saying 3 over 1 divided by 1 over 3. And we're going to keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep that number the same, 3 over 1. Change it to a times by symbol. and flip the second fraction, and that comes out nice and neatly. 3 times 3 is 9, 1 times 1 is 1, so our answer there is 9. Okay, 5 minutes in. I've got a timer this time. I don't have to flip screens. Find the output when the input is 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5, times by 7, 35. Find the input when the output is 63. So 63, then we're going to divide it by 7. That gives us 9. And then we're going to take 3 away, which will give us 6. Right, a shopper buys 4 apples costing 60p each and 3 peaches. They pay with a £5 note. They receive 44p change. Each peach costs the same amount. So we're going to have to work out how much one peach is worth. First step, 4 times by 60p is £2.40. So that's the cost of the apples. Sorry about that. Just had somebody come to my door who I need to speak to. So 4 times 60p is £2.40. And then we've also got the 44p change that needs to be taken into account. So we then add those two together, which gives us £2.84. And we're going to subtract that from the £5. So people always call this borrowing. It's not borrowing because you never give it back. It's stealing. 10 take away 4, 6, 9 take away 8, 1, 4 take away 2 is 2. So that's £2.16. And I'll explain why I've added the 44 in just a second. So £2.16 divided by these 3 peaches. 3s into 2 do not go. 3s into 21 go in 7 times. And then 3s into 6 going twice. So each peach is worth 72p. And the reason why I've had to do this is because £5, right, will equal the cost of the apples plus the cost of the peaches, cost the change that you get back. Okay, and that's why we subtract the change, we subtract the apples, and we're left with that value and what the peaches are worth. Right, question 10. Ben and Sundip are making pancakes using the ingredients below. The ratio of the amount of water to the amount of milk needed is 75 to 200. Write it in its simplest form. Well, that will divide by 25, giving us 3 to 8. So that divides by 25, 3 and 8. Right, Ben makes 18 pancakes. Work out how much flour he needs. So for 12 pancakes, he needs 100 grams of flour. For 6 pancakes, 50 grams, and then we add those together to work out the 18. That's going to be 150 grams. I said 18 and started writing it. Okay, Sundip has got 225 grams of butter and 10 eggs. Work out the maximum number of pancakes she can make. So with 10 eggs, 2 eggs will get her, let me just check that, 12 pancakes. 10 eggs, if we multiply that by 5, will give us 60 pancakes. Right, now we need to do the same thing with the 225. So I'm going to put 225 down here. Let's see what the recipe says. The butter is at 50 grams. And that is 12 pancakes. I'm going to just divide this by 2. 25 gives me 6 pancakes. And then from here to here is a multiplication of 9, which is 54 pancakes. Now, what we can't do is we can't say, well, 60 is the biggest number because we won't have enough butter for pancake 55, pancake 56. So 54 pancakes is the most that we can use, and they'll have a little bit of egg left over. Hopefully not on their face. Right, question 11 should have enough time yet. We are doing our, oh my word, look at this. Are in a relay team. Sam always runs 4th in the team. Okay, that's easy then. The order of the other 3 is chosen at random. So Sam is getting a little bit picky with where they run. Complete this table to show all the possible orders. So we can have ABR and ARB. We can have BAR and BRB. Be right back. It's not BRB at all, is it? BRA. And then finally, R at the start, A and B, R, B, A. And then we need to make sure that we've got an S at the end of everything there. Okay, fantastic. Right, find the probability that Ali will run first. Well, how many outcomes have we got? Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's out of 6. There's 2 scenarios where that happens. I'm going to just simplify that to 1/3, but I'm pretty sure that 2/6 will be fine because it doesn't say to simplify. Okay, I'm going to stop here at question 12 and we'll make another video shortly. I will see you next time. Good luck for your exams. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.